Hi there, my name's Andy Hillier, and in this guitar lesson I'm going to teach you my fingerstyle arrangement of Another Day in Paradise by Phil Collins. It's a beautiful song. I've done a full playthrough, so if you want to hear what it sounds like, it's just fingerstyle solo arrangement. Check that out, I'll leave a link to that in the description. So I'm going to teach you the whole of it today, but just before I do, if you wouldn't mind subscribing to my channel, which is Andy Hillier, give me a like on the video, press that notification bell so you can see when my new videos come out. And I love to hear from you, and I do read every single comment, so please leave me a comment in the comment section, even if it's just to say hi, because it helps the video hopefully get some more views. And if you love what I'm doing, you want to support me, support the channel, and you want to print the tabs off for this, which is 4 pages of music, then it will all be on my Patreon page. A link to that is in the description. My guitar is in standard tuning, and I've got a capo on fret number 1. It would also work really nicely down a semitone if you just played it in normal tuning and just played the same frets. But to get it the same as the original, I've done capo on the 1st fret. Okay. So the first line, this is what I've called the riff. It comes up a few times, so we'll learn it once and then I won't have to teach you it when it comes around again. So the riff sounds like this. So to play that, I'm just going to place my first finger flat across E3 and B3. And I'm also going to play the G string. So the bottom 3 strings, I'm going to use 3 fingers, and then my thumb is going to play the E string nearest to my face. So we play them all at the same time. I'm then going to play it again, but I'm not going to play the G string, so I'm going to play the E string with just the B3 and the E3 nearest to the floor. So I don't play the G string the second time, so it goes. I then add my little finger or my 3rd finger onto E5. So I've got E5, B3, and the E string. And then the last hit is just E3 and B3. So bar 1 slowly. Into bar 2, and we've got a D chord. 2nd finger E2, 1st finger G2, 3rd finger B3. And we play the bottom 4 strings. So the D, the G2, the B3 and the E2 all at the same time. Then take your finger off the E string and play the open E, and then B3. So you've got. I'm then going to go to an A minor 7 chord, which is your 1st finger on B1, 2nd finger, even though we're not using it, I'll put it onto D2. And we're going to play the A string, the G, the B1 and the E all at the same time. And then open E, then B1, and then G. So bar 2 goes. So bars 1 and 2 together go. Bar 3 is the same as bar 1. And bar 4 is almost the same as bar 2. It starts the same. Just on this hit of the chord, it's slightly different. We're going to play the A, the D2, the G, and the B1 on that first hit. And then play E, B1, G. So bar 4 goes. So it's just the fingers that we're playing the different strings on that A minor 7 chord. Okay, so the whole line slowly goes. And that's the riff up to speed, it goes. And that repeats, so you play that line twice through. On to the next line. And we've got the first verse. Now, this first verse is kind of like a double length verse, sort of double verse. The first line sounds like this. Okay, so we're going to start off, we're going to hold down D2, and we play the E string, D2, and the open G. I then play B, B1, B3, back to B1, B, then G2. So bar 5. I then play A5 with my little finger. So if you can, when you play that last G2, play it with your first finger, then little finger on the A5, then G, D4 with my third finger, D2, then play the open A string, and then D2, and then G and B1. So bar 6, sorry. So bars 5 and 6. Bar 7, we've got an E minor chord, so open E with D2, open G and B. Then B3, B1, B, G2. So we've got then open D in bar 8, B3, then E, B3, G2. So the whole of that line slowly goes. On to the second line of the verse, and we've got this. Very similar, so we've got the open E with D2 and G, then B1 to B3, B1, B, then G2, so bar 9. Into bar 10, play the A5, then G, D4, D2, then open A. You then play this A minor 7 chord, so first finger on B1, second finger on D2, and you're going to play the G string as well. So you played the A string already, and then you hit that chord. So bars 9 and 10 go. Into bar 11, we've got the open E with D2 and G, B1, B3, then the open E string nearest to your face, then B1, B, then G2, so bar 11. Into bar 12, you play the D string, and then G2 and B3. Then we do open E, and then B3, G2, and D. So you don't need to move your fingers in that bar, it goes. So the whole line slowly goes. On to the next line, and we've got this. Okay, so for that, very similar to what we've done already. Open E with D2 and G, B, B1, B3, then a low E, so. Then into the next bar, bar 14, we've got A5 and G2, open G, D4, D2, then open A string, and then this A minor 7 chord, so B1 and D2 with the open G string. So bars 13 and 14. Into bar 15, we've got the open E with D2 and G at the same time. Then B, B1, B3, low E, B1, B, G2. So similar idea. Then open D with G2 and B3 afterwards. Then E7, E5, E7. So the whole of that line. On to the next line, and we've got. So for that, open E with D2 and G, then B, B1, B3, B3, B1, B. So on the B string, O, 1, 3, 3, 1, O. So you've got. Into the next bar goes. So that's A5 and the G2 at the same time. Then G, D4, then open A and D2, and then D2, G and B1. So bars 17 and 18 go. Into the next bar, bar 19, we've got open E with D2 and G, then B, B1, B3, low E, B1, B, G2. Into the next bar, you've got the D, open E and B3, then A, then A2. Sorry, it's D, then A2, the last two notes. Okay, so the whole line. Okay, on to the next line. Takes us to the first chorus. So that was all the verse, those previous four lines. First line of the chorus goes like this. So for that we play the E string nearest to your face with the open G, B and E string nearest to the floor. So all of them at the same time. Then two E's nearest to your face. Then B. So it goes. And it might be worth putting your fingers on A2 and D2, just stop them ringing. Then we're going to play this, which is in the next bar, bar 22. A5 with D4 and G4, and then the open B string, which just kind of doing that same string, same note. Then two low E's, then D, D2 and G. So we got. Then it's this C major 7, which is A3, D2, open G, open B. Then B, G2, open G. Then G2 with the low E. Then open G, G2 and G. So bar 23. We're then going to play A5 with D4 and G2 at the same time. Then two B's, low E, then E string nearest to the floor, B, then G2. So that first line of the chorus goes. On to the second line of the chorus, which is the second page of, if you printed this off from my Patreon page. And it goes. Okay, so it starts the same. Open E with open E with G, B, and E. Two E's, then B. Then that same chord, A5, D4, G4, and B. Two E's, open D, D2, and then G. So the first two bars are the same there. So. C major 7 chord again, so A3, D2, G, and B. Then B, G2, G, then G2 at the same time as E, and pull off to the open G, and then play D2. So and then the last bar of that line goes which is the open D with G2, then a G2 on its own, D2 and open B on its own, back to D and G2, then A, 3 and G, and D2. So the whole of that second line of the chorus goes. On to the next line, it's the riff. We've already done it, so you don't have to worry about that. That plays twice through. On to the next line, and we've got the second verse. Almost the same as the previous verses, very, very similar, there's just a couple of little changes. The first line of this second verse goes. So we'll quickly run through that. So open E with D2 and G, then B, B1, B3, B1, B, and G2. So then A5, G, D4, D2, then going up an A minor chord playing, or A minor 7 chord I should say. So A, D2, and then G and B1. So you got into the next bar, it's the same as the first bar of that line. Into the next bar, bar 36, we've got the D, B3, then E, B3, G2. So that line goes. On to the next line, it's almost the same, we've got this. So open E with D2 and G, then B, B1, B3 twice, B1, B, G2, so bar 37. Then same kind of idea, A5, open D, G2, G4, G2, open A, and then D2 with G and B1. So we got. And then the next two bars, the same idea. So open D with G2, and sorry, open E with D2 and open G, then B, B1, B3, low E, B1, B, G2, then D, then G2 and B, open E, then B3, G2 and D. So that line. The next two lines are the chorus. We've done that already, so we just flick through that. The first line of the chorus is. Be nice if I got that right. Then the next line of the chorus, we've got this. So we've done that already. The next line is the riff, we've done that. Obviously not at that speed. It repeats it twice through. Then on to the next line, we've got this bridge where we've got this. So for that, we're going to play E2 4 times. And then E2 with B3, then 2 more E2s, oh sorry, 3 more E2s. So bar number 53 goes. And then open E with open B, so the E string nearest to your face and then the B string. Then E and G2, open E and G, 3 E's, then E and B, so E string nearest your face and B string twice. So the first 2 bars there go. And then into bar 55 we've got D and G2 3 times, then open D, then D and G2, then open D and open G, D and G2, then D and G. So into the next bar we've got E3 nearest your face, then E3 and B3, then E3, then E3 and B3, then 4 E3s. So the whole line goes. On to the next line, and we've got this. So for that, we're playing E2 nearest to your face and the E string open nearest to the floor. Then E2, E2 and B3, 3 E's, or 3 E2s, sorry. Then E2 and B3, then E2. So bar 57 goes. And then open E and B, open E and G2, open E and G, 2 E's, open E and G, open E and G2, open E and G4. So bar 58. Into bar 59 we've got the D and G2, and again open D, D and G2, open D, open D and open G, open D, open D and B3. So, and then the last 2 bars is just E3, you've got it 14 times, and then E2. So the whole of that line goes. On to the next line, and we've got another verse, 3rd verse, similar idea. So open E with D2 and G, and then B, B1, B3, B1, B, G2. So we've done that already. Then A5, G, D4, D2, then open A string, then down to the E string nearest to the floor, B1, and then G. So first 2 bars. We've done that already basically. Then next bar, open E with D2 and G, B, B1, B3, low E, B1, B, G2, so. Then open D, then G2 and B3, and then we've got on the D string goes 5, 4, 2, 0. A little bass part. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, so that line goes. On to the next line of this 3rd verse, and we've got. So we can play the low E string with D2, open G and B all at the same time. Then 2 B's, B1, B3, B1, B. So. And then A5 with D4 and G2, open G, D4, D2, then A, low E string, E string nearest to the floor, then B1, and then G. So. Into bar 68, and we've done this bar before, same as what was on the previous line. So E with D2 and G, B, B1, B3, low E, B1, B, G2, open D, open E nearest to the floor, B3, D, and then A2. So the whole of that line goes. And then we just got a chorus. We're just going to play the 2 lines of the chorus exactly as we did before, and then it's just a riff which you just can repeat till the end of the song. Well done if you've got all the way through that. That's pretty epic. It's quite a lot to get through. Video's quite long. Hopefully you have enjoyed this video and found it useful. If you have, if you wouldn't mind subscribing to my channel, which is Andy Hillier, give me a like on the video, press that notification bell. Leave me some comments in the comment section. I'd love to hear from you. I'd love to know where in the world you're watching me from. I'd love to know what songs I should do next. And if you love what I'm doing, you want to support me, support the channel, and you want the tabs for this, then I'll put them on my Patreon page. A link to that is in the description. Don't forget I've done a cover version, so go and check that out. Have a listen to me play on that. And I've also got a new guitar techniques channel. It's called Andy Hillier 2. A link to that is also in the description, so you can check that out. Well, thanks for watching this. I've been Andy Hillier, and I'll see you next time.